Backblaze releases Q2 2020 hard drive stats for 142,630 spinning HDDs. As of June 30, 2020, Backblaze had 142,630 spinning hard drives in our cloud storage ecosystem spread across 4 data centers. Of that number, there were 2,271 boot drives and 140,059 data drives. This review looks at the Q2 2020 and lifetime hard drive failure rates of the data drive models currently in operation in our data centers and provides a handful of insights and observations along the way. As always, we look forward to your comments. Quarterly hard drive failure stats for Q2 2020. At the end of Q2 2020, Backblaze was using 140,059 hard drives to store customer data. For our evaluation, we removed from consideration those drive models for which we did not have at least 60 drives, see why below. This leaves us with 139,867 hard drives in our review. The table below covers what happened in Q2 2020. Notes and observations. The annualized failure rate, AFR, for Q2 2020 was 0.81% versus Q1 2020, which was 1.07%. The Q2 AFR number is the lowest AFR for any quarter since we started keeping track in 2013. In addition, this is the first time the quarterly AFR has been under 1%. 1 year ago, Q2 2019, the quarterly AFR was 1.8%. During this quarter, 3 drive models had 0 drive failures: the Toshiba 4TB model, MD04ABA400V, the Seagate 6TB model, ST6000DX000, and the HGST 8TB model, HA728080AL600. While the Toshiba 4TB drives recorded less than 10,000 drive days, we have not had a drive failure for that model since Q4 2018, or 54,054 drive days. In comparing drive days with the Toshiba drive, the Seagate 6TB and HGST 8TB drives are just as impressive, having no failures in the quarter yet recording 80,626 and 91,000 drive days respectively in Q2 2020. There were 192 drives, 140,059 minus 139,867, that were not included in the list above because we did not have at least 60 drives of a given model. For example, we have 20 Toshiba 16TB drives, model, MG08ACA16TA, we are putting through our certification process. On the other end of the spectrum, we still have 25 HGST 4TB drives, model, HDS5C4040L630, putting in time in storage pods. Observant readers might note the model number of those HGST drives and realize they were the last of the drives produced with Hitachi model numbers. Reminiscing aside, when we report quarterly, yearly, or lifetime drive statistics, those models with less than 60 drives are not included in the calculations or graphs. We use 60 drives as a minimum as there are 60 drives in all newly deployed storage pods. Note, the Seagate 16TB drive, model, ST16000NM001G, does show 59 drives and is listed in the report because the one failed drive had not been replaced at the time the data for this report was collected. That said, all the data from all of the drive models, including boot drives, is included in the files which can be accessed and downloaded on our hard drive test data webpage,